We're about to talk about Gold Won't Save You, the truth about survival and wealth.
Wealth isn't just about gold or money. It's about skills, connections, and mindset. People who can't adapt are the ones left behind, no matter how much they have.
The lie of financial security. People invest in gold, silver, land, and cash flow businesses because they want certainty in an uncertain world. The belief, if I just buy the right asset, I'll be safe. The truth, there is no guaranteed safe option, only trade-offs.
There is no safe option that trades security for freedom. Rich people tend to prefer freedom, and poor people tend to prefer security because they have nothing to protect anyways. So they just latch on to the government for handouts.
The hidden weakness of gold and silver. Gold isn't protection, it's just another form of wealth storage. It has been banned, confiscated, and controlled before. 1933 U.S. gold seizure. In a real crisis, people value food, water, and protection over metal. If you store gold in a bank, vault, or ETF, you don't actually own it. If you keep it at home, you become a target.
Gold's appeal is an illusion. In a crisis, survival basics matter more. If you hoard gold, it either isn't really yours, or it makes you a target. Choose assets that can't be easily stripped from you.
Laura, what is the 1933 U.S. gold seizure all about?
In 1933, the U.S. government forced citizens to sell their gold to the government to combat the Great Depression. It shows how even safe assets like gold can be taken by authority in a crisis.
Land, property, and food storage. Not as secure as you think. Owning land? The government can tax it, regulate it, or seize it. Eminent domain. Stockpiling food? That makes you a high-value target in desperate times. Going off-grid? Sounds great, until you have to defend it alone 24/7. Self-sufficiency requires constant effort. Most people underestimate this.
Assault. That's why I said there are no safe options that give you freedom and security. The fact that they are opposing concepts lead to the situation you just mentioned.
Do you have anything constructive to say, Takara?
The best you can do is diversify your assets and skills. Be adaptable and prepare for trade-offs between security and freedom. Nothing is foolproof, but resilience comes from accepting that reality and planning accordingly.
The only thing that actually keeps you secure. It's not just about what you own, it's about how you position yourself. The rich don't just hoard assets, they control access to resources. Power over systems is better than any single asset. Influence, adaptability, and leverage matter more than stockpiles. It's not just about opting out, it's about playing the game smarter.
That's a true story. Once you control the systems and the flow of resources, you're untouchable. Assets are just tools. The real power is in how you use them to navigate and influence the world around you.
Yeah, Takara, so it's easy to talk about these vague concepts, but this doesn't give people any tangible steps in order to better their lives.
The step is clear. Build influence and skills that let you adapt and leverage situations. This means networking, continuous learning, and understanding the systems you live in. It's less about the assets and more about your ability to navigate and influence the game.
Should you still buy gold and silver? Gold isn't useless, but it's not a survival plan. If you're stacking metal without a full strategy, you're buying the illusion of security. The safest people are those who aren't dependent on any one thing. Survival isn't just having assets, it's about being able to shift, move, and adapt faster than the crisis.
Gold and silver can be part of a balanced plan, but they're not magic shields. Real security is about adaptability, influence, and not relying too heavily on any single asset. Learn to play the game, not just stack resources.
Final thought, the harsh truth about wealth and survival. No one is selling you real security. They're selling you a dream of security. If you rely on any single investment to save you, you're already at risk. The real key isn't what you own, it's how well you can move, adapt, and outthink the system. Are you stacking wealth? Are you building control? Real control.
Real control isn't about owning stuff. It's about adaptability and strategy. If you're just chasing security, you're playing someone else's game.